Hey, this is Matt from InvestiQuant. Today is Monday, October 18, 2021. The market's gapped down this morning. S&P here in the top left chart actually opened just a little bit below Friday's low, and after a quick test lower, it has been pushing to the upside. We have now taken out yesterday's or Friday's closing price, Friday's high. We're trading above that as we kind of flag up here at the highs of the day. So we've got some really strong activity taking place in the market. We do have kind of varying patterns depending on which market you're looking at, but bottom line is they are holding up pretty well this afternoon as we head into the close. And what we'll be looking at is a pattern that's taking place in the S&P right now. It's not taking place in all of the other instruments, but that could still develop by the time we get to 3 o'clock. But right now it's just taking place in the S&P, and that pattern is going to be an outside day that's forming when you open below the prior day low. So let me go ahead and set this up in Discover. We're going to be using a 3 p.m. Eastern time entry that gets long at 3, exits at 4:15 p.m. Eastern time. Now, to describe the activity from the S&P specifically here, I'm going to go into the opening filters, and I'm going to say that we opened below the prior day low. And I'm just going to grab that from the active today section. Over here, opening area, we got a bunch of different ones to choose from, but open below prior day low, it comes from our opening area location right here. I've got that added to the test. Next, I'm going to go into the post-open filters, and I'm going to say that at 3 o'clock, you're trading above the prior day high. So to do that, the intraday close versus daily levels, the intraday close is referencing where is the price at the time of entry. I've got the time of entry set to 3 o'clock. So this is going to be saying, whatever I click on here is going to be saying that's where the price is at 3 o'clock. And I'm going to say it is specifically greater than the prior day high. So I'm going to hit equals here for above prior high. So now I've got a pattern where your open is below the prior day low, and then going into the close, you are trading above the prior day high. That's an outside day or a variation of an outside day where you're opening below the prior day low there. So I've got that included. Now, this is not a pattern that happens all that often, so I'm going to be just adding one indicator here, trying to keep a few more samples. I'm just going to use the 200. We're above a 200-day simple moving average. I could add the 10 as well, but I do want to keep as many samples as possible because this is not something that happens very often. So now I'm going to click View Results. All right, here we go. These are the results based upon entering the market long at 3 p.m. Eastern time, exiting at 4:15 p.m. Eastern time. When you open below the prior day low, and at 3 o'clock, you are trading above the prior day high. So you've got a very green daily candle that is forming with this pattern. This is taking place above a 200-day simple moving average. So historically, just 20 samples here in the S&P to look at, and that's dating back to 2003. We've got 27 times this has happened in the NASDAQ, 21 for the Dow, 17 for the Russell. Win rates on these, pretty neutral overall. If you look at the S&P, it's coming in 55%. NASDAQ just under 50%. You've got the Dow coming in at 57% and the Russell 53%. So win rates are pretty mild on this, but if you look at the average moves, you'll see that the average win is larger than the average loss here. And it looks like that's also the case for the NASDAQ. The average win quite a bit larger than the average loss there. They're similar in size for the Dow, and then the Russell, once again, with a larger average win compared to its average loss. So 3 out of the 4 instruments have larger average moves to the upside with this pattern. The other one is pretty neutral, and the win rates on them are pretty neutral, but the bigger moves have taken place to the upside with this type of pattern. So hopefully you found that helpful. Just a reminder here, this is not confirmed in all of the instruments yet. It's currently trading where it needs to be for it to be true for the S&P, but that's the only one at this moment that is currently true for. So hopefully you found that helpful. Good luck today. We'll see you next time.